Happy time zones, Crafty here. Welcome to City Skylines. So a new series on my channel, just something a little different. I have a few hours played in this game, but I'm by no means that great at it. But let's have a bit of fun and see where we go. So I picked on a Green Cities DLC map to start with. I run a few different little mods and bits and pieces just to help out with things like traffic and the city vitals over here, which is a visual just to help guide me. But let's make a start. Plenty of fertile land by the look of it. What we need to do first is just do a little piece of road so we open up some other roads. So that opened up everything else. We can now delete that bit of road. And what I want to do here is kind of make it like a grid-like to begin with. So we're going to go like this, and then out like this. Actually no, we want to make that, we'll do that this way. I think keep the main road 2 lanes and then the main road 1 lane each, sorry. But we don't want to upgrade, we need to move along to there, to there, and then we'll come across this way and then back this way and across this way. There we go. And we're going to do the same over on this side, so we'll take it across here. Just so we can make a start on this now, one way. That way. And we want to go, I'll turn this around in a minute. To there, to there. No, that was wrong. So let's try that again. So we want to go, that's better. Oh, we didn't get that quite square. Okay, let's try that again. I don't like that. Okay, let's bulldoze these little bits off at the end. That looks better. Okay, so we need to get some water. I think I'm just going to want one of these down in the middle here, if we can. There we go, we'll run that there. We'll run water. Okay, so that's our water, so let's get some power. What do we got? 7, 7, 8. We'll run one from over here, I think. And we'll run that up. This way we're going to do residential first. So let's get some zoning in here. So we can get these people moving and we can open up our... Alright, let's unpause this and see where we go. So yeah, we're losing money a little bit, but I think we shall be fine. Oh, we need power to our water. Okay, that's cool. So that's come with no lines. We'll just quickly run that in there for now. This residential is going to fill up pretty quick. And this one's going to have no specializations or anything like that. Now we'll put a little bit of commercial, not like that. We'll do commercial in here. Right across that road there, like that down, up. There we go. And then we'll do industrial, can go down here and here. And this can be, oh, we need sewerage. We're going to put in our, we got the eco one yet? Yeah, we're going to put one of these in. Let's put it there for now. And we'll hook that up there, and then it needs power as well. So I think we will just run the line from here down to there, so that should then sort out that sewage issue that we were having. And the people are already moving in. How cool is that? Industrial's going good, commercial's going great. Need some extra money though. If I remove that, will that stay across there now that it's moved? Hopefully. So let's put some more residential in there. And we'll see how that goes. But so far so good. It's coming along nicely. Don't want to go too quickly and run out of money though. So I think we'll just let this fill up for the time being. Anyway, so yeah, we've got a few little, if we get out of there, lots of interesting things on this map. There's another road connection there, railway lines over that way for an outside one. What are you up to? Earthquake, I think it was, okay, yep. Mail order babies? I don't think so. Green energy, yes, that's what we want. Oh yeah, we're going to try and make this as green as we can to fit the DLC that we've downloaded. I also have the mass transit one, so that'll come in handy for terminals and bus lanes and so on and so forth. But yeah, they're getting there. Look how pretty these houses are. Oh, here comes another one. Let's watch it getting built. But you know, I just like this Sims sort of game. You know, it's quite cool to watch what happens and how they build their houses, and we're in the positives for our money, which is great. So that's, yeah, what we want to do. When we extend the road though, a couple of houses will end up being demolished, but that's the way of progress. Eventually I'll make these roads two-way as well once we move up a little bit. Power is a problem. Okay, let's put a new one of these in over here. And that should sort that out for now, because I really would like to stay with the green kind of power. That's better. That's got the electricity up and moving now. Our first milestone, speaking of which, there's our first milestone, Little Hamlets. That gives us access to changing the taxes, a loan, garbage, healthcare, education, and these new buildings that come along with those. So let's go and put some of those in for now. Actually, we might hold off until they start complaining that there's an issue. I think what we're going to see an issue with though is industry is going to need some more. So let's loop this across this way. This needs to go just a little bit further. But we need to change that so it goes that way. Happy for any feedback in the comments too, just to let me know what I'm doing right, wrong or indifferent. Suggestions, I'm well and truly open to suggestions. I don't know it all. In real regards, I'm pretty new to this game. Probably got about 50 hours played. But yeah, I'm still not very successful at it, but I enjoy it. Right, let's zone some more industrial here, and we'll make some more roads while we're at it. That needs to be this one. I'm wondering if I can turn this one round. That one's fine. What do we want to do? What am I trying to do? So we'll just add this one out. We'll extend it out a little. Okay, there we go. So now we want to make it 2 lanes. Okay. There we go. Okay, so now let's add in our commercial that we want to do just along the front here, and then we will do the balance of this as residential, and we will make this though commercial, and just that little bit as well. There we go. That's moving along nicely. So we now have a population of 660. Now let's have a look at our taxes. Not that I want to do anything with them just yet, which is good because we're still in the positive, so that's why I'd like to keep it. And loans are here if we need it. I would like to try and avoid loans, but yeah, we're cruising along pretty well. So what's our next achievement? Our next achievement's a worthy village of 900 people. That gives us another tile. Districts and policies, that's what I'm looking for. Specializations and services policies, as well as police and fire. But I think the next thing we need to look at doing possibly is the we might put in a recycling centre We might put that in down there. That way then we can get some garbage getting sorted. Now you're all no complaints so far, so that's always a good sign. Now you all have water, yes you do. How's our power looking? All power's struggling, so we might pop another one of these over there. There we go. So that should help it a little bit along the way. Yeah, no, I'm liking the way this is coming along. We're making money, the population's growing. So yeah, we're doing well. The tricky stuff for me comes when we're doing bus lanes and that sort of thing. I'm going to change this road to 2-lane. There we go. Just want the ones going in and, oh, this one can be 2 lanes too. What way are you? You're one way. Okay, which way? The wrong way, I think. So we'll just, there we go. And I also want to just no, we might leave that for now. There's going to be a few too many intersections in time to come, but I think it's okay for the moment. Oh, that's okay. The electricity's moving its way across, which is great. Are we going to need to put more residential in before we reach our milestone? I don't think so. I think we should be okay. Industrial we may need to do something, but there's no demand for that yet, so I don't want to add anything extra in until the demand's there, to keep our budget in check. I just love how all these houses just prop up and come alive, and I'm looking forward to the milestone when we get the parks, so we can start putting some parks and those sorts of things in. Oh, let's have a look at this one while it's up and building. And trees, and the graphics are pretty good too. What's our people saying? Someone looking for friends, enjoying the green energy, recycling stuff. Someone's off to Mars. That's interesting. And someone's looking for a monorail. Not yet. Maybe soon, but not yet. Okay, so what's your problem over here? Let's go have a look. See what's going on over here. Sick. Okay, so we might need to put in a medical facility. Let's close that off. Okay, let's have a look. We might be able to put in a medical facility. Yay! Worthy village. So that gives us what we were looking for. That came along really super quick. Alright, let's put in our medical facility. And I think it'll go just nicely where? Just in there. There we go. That helps everyone get a little bit happier. Now I'm going to leave this. I'm not going to change the zoning in here because it'll cause a mass evacuation or whatever, and that will really put up pressure on our budget that's pretty tight as it goes. So I think we'll do our new district in a new when we do a new area. Although we could make this a district but not put any specializations in it. That's actually probably a really good idea that we could do. That's better. Make it a little bit smaller. So if we do that down the road, yeah, we'll do the whole area just to begin with, just for our initial zone. It's quite a big zone, so I'll tidy it up in a minute. Okay, let's just go smaller, and we will just push that zone back to the roadway, because I will change that one, and we'll just pop this one back in a little bit as well. So, oh, this one too, back to the road. There we go. So that's what we're going to do for that. We're not going to add anything in there, but it might allow us to have a look at the policies that we can. Might move this one actually. I might put it over there. See how that goes. So power usage, yep. So they all cost a little bit of money, but I think we will just wait till we can have a bit more of a budget balance to muck around with that. But I think that's we're working our way towards our third milestone. Hang on, how many have we got? Yeah, we've had the first one, Little Hamlet, Worthy Village. So we're working our way towards a tiny town of 1400, which then opens up our parks and plazas, which is really cool. And we also then have a parks policy along with smoking ban and everything like that. So that'll help us bring a bit more happiness to our citizens. But I think that's going to do it for this very first episode. Thanks for watching my new game and my new series on my channel. Please consider leaving me a like, comment, and if you really liked what I'm doing, subscribe and hit that little notification bell so you'll be notified when the next episode's up. This will be put in a playlist like all my other series are. Please check out everything else I'll be doing, and have a great day. Hooroo!